Hey, it's Dr. Karen here. I'm a retired medical doctor and medical acupuncturist. And today in the phototherapy microtraining, I'm going to talk about the lymphatic sweep technique. Now, I have another video in the microtraining playlist where I demonstrate how to do the lymphatic sweep on another person. This time, I'm going to talk about how to do it for yourself, specifically for the head and neck area. Now, perhaps you are working with someone that you love who is a young person who you're not quite sure whether or not they could use the patches for the whole day because children and younger people generally process energy very, very quickly. So for an adult, you might leave the patches on for 12 hours. For a young child or baby, you might just, sweep. So I'm going to show you this. Now, that being said, the cool thing about the sweep is that it helps you move energy. And when you move energy, oftentimes other things also move. Chi, blood, lymphatics, right? So some people will have symptoms of a congestion here, right? Or they'll have like headache or something like that. Pain and congestion is blocked chi in Chinese medicine. So I'm simplifying it, mind you. So when energy is blocked, you can have pain and other symptoms, or an accumulation of dampness can be related to the spleen meridian or the spleen meridian not being happy or it being blocked as well. We want our Chinese meridians to flow. And when they flow and they're balanced, then the rest of the body becomes balanced. So in this lymphatic sweep, we're going to really just focus on the local area where you may have symptoms of congestion or head pain. Now, LifeWave, the people that make these phototherapy products, does not claim to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate any medical condition. It is not a drug. Nothing goes through the skin. It is a phototherapy patch, meaning it actually has a frequency set of light and it communicates to the body, sort of like software for the human body to get your body to do what it's already doing, but just better. Your body heals itself, not the phototherapy, not the patches, not the pills, not the injections. Your body heals itself. So what we're doing is amplifying the movement of energy in the body so the body will feel better and function better. So for today's demonstration, we're going to use the IceWave patches. This is the set of patches, a white and a tan, are the most proficient at energy movement when used together. That is why it is often used for ouchie points in the body. And I have relied on this for many, many years. I used to have all sorts of disease names with pain, with fatigue. And these were definitely a lifesaver. I'm so grateful to David Schmidt for creating them. So when you open the package, there is a divider. Make sure you see that there's a divider. And you will see tan patches on one side, okay? The energy enhancers are similar. They have a tan on one side and white patches on the other, okay? So now you should have one white and one tan. Now, classically, what we do is we take the white in our right hand, this is my right hand, and the tan in the left hand. And when we sweep, we will sweep usually down or to the side and down. Why? Because generally that is how the lymphatics go. The lymphatics drain into the lymphatic ports that are inside the rib cage here. And we can approximate that by bringing the patches and sweeping down to this point. Now, some people who are in the know with regards to lymphatic drainage will say, well, shouldn't you like pump this area to open it up? You could. You could even use your patches and it doesn't matter what shiny side down, or it doesn't really matter, okay? So I'm using the shiny side down because it's more comfortable. You can actually sweep right over those lymphatic port areas. Now you're doing it on top. It's deeper into the body, but the cool thing is with your intention and the frequencies of the patches, it penetrates through. In fact, these guys work even through like clothing. Pretty cool. They're non-transdermal, nothing goes through the skin. So you can do this for maybe 25 times, right? Open up that lymphatic port. And then after that, then you can go ahead and start your sweeping. Now, I would say use your intuition on this, but I'll give you a demonstration of some of the things that I've done in the past. So there are some acupuncture points on the inside of the eye and the eyebrow. That is bladder 1 and 2. And sometimes people will have head pain here or over here. So what I do is I sweep past the area of the pain. This could also be congestion up here, right? So you can sweep past it, and the bladder meridian goes above the head. So you can actually sweep it like this down into here, and then if you want to get fancy, go all the way back to the lymph ports. So just sweeping, sweeping, and then you can kind of widen this out to the side, sweep, sweep, sweep. You can go to the, if you have frontal sinus discomfort, you can sweep that to the side. And so this just gives you a very gentle way to apply the energies of the patches to young people and then to yourself, to get energy moving. And sometimes for young people, they don't even need to stick the patch on, or at least not for very long. It could be an hour or something like that, or even 10 minutes. So in acupuncture, we would use the patches, use the needles for like seconds for a baby, and then up to 10 minutes for a child. And then it gets longer and longer as they get older, because they're young people, their energy runs very, very quickly. So that's how you would do it. Now, if you have nasal congestion, you could go to the side and then down the front of your neck. Sorry, I should have pulled my hair back here. Side and down. Again, right to those lymphoids. So anything that feels good to you, you know, actually this is kind of feeling nice. I'm just gonna keep going here. So just sweep, 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 and this is to clear get the lymph to move, you know, out of the head area if it's stuck there. And you want to do it, like I said, past the neck, so it moves down into these lymph points. And it's very simple, no big deal, right? Just do whatever works. Obviously, I really like this because I'm still going. Okay, I better stop now. Anyway, so hope this is helpful for you, this lymphatic sweep. I learned this from Dr. Dennis Lobstein and Dr. Koila Ryder, who are also former LifeWave patching trainers with the LifeWave company. And if you are interested in learning more about the patches and what they do, I absolutely love them. As a former acupuncturist and medical doctor, helped me and my patients a lot. You can contact my team at patchtrainingteam.com. There's a little pop-up at the bottom right-hand corner. You can speak with one of my team members. Keep in mind that if you already have a brand partner or already part of LifeWave, then go ahead and contact the person that you purchased them from for extra help. You can reference this video as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, and click subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Feel free to comment below. Has this been helpful? Did you get any good results? Please let me know. And I'm always inspired by your questions. So check out my whole micro training series on YouTube. And if there's anything that I have not covered yet that you want me to cover, and I am allowed to cover based on FDA, FTC guidelines, I'd be happy to do so. So again, put that comments in, and I'll see you next time. Much love.